Alright guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make the best guacamole ever. Anyways, this is going to be a larger amount than what I usually make. I have 10 avocados. Usually I only make 4 or 5. So this is going to make, not a lot, but a good amount. So I have 10 avocados. I have a purple onion. I have 5 tomatoes, 3 limes, a little bunch of cilantro, and 3 jalapenos. Okay, so this is going to be for my brother's rehearsal dinner, actually. So continue watching if you want to learn how to make the best guacamole ever. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is I like to cut the onion first. And I'm not going to use the whole thing. I'm probably going to use like maybe half or a little bit less than a half. And then I'm going to cut it really small and I'm going to put it in this bowl or dish. Okay, so I have 2 knives here. I don't know which one's gonna work best because I'm not at my house right now, so let's hope this one works. If this one doesn't work, I'm gonna have to try this one, okay? So the first thing I like to do is, oh gosh, doesn't work very good. Maybe I should find another one, but anyways, or maybe this one. Nope, these are horrible. Let me see if I can find some. Okay, so let me show you. First of all, these knives did not work. I'm not at my house because we're in Texas and we're getting things ready for my brother's wedding. So all this stuff is not mine. So I don't know which knives work and not. Anyways, let me show you guys how much I cut. I cut this piece off of the onion. It's probably like 1/4 of the onion. I know a lot of people don't really like onion, so I'm just going to just put a little bit. Anyways, you see how these lines are here? I know I've showed you guys how to cut onion before if you watched my other videos. That's where you need a, oh yeah, this knife is better. Okay, you see how I cut all those lines? Okay, now I'm gonna cut it this way. And I'm gonna cut it this way. Make sure they're small because nobody wants a big old piece of onion. Okay, this should be enough onion. See how they're small? Okay, that's how you want them. You don't want big old chunks. Unless you do, then go ahead, whatever. But, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the bowl. Okay, the next thing I like to cut is the tomatoes. So I'm gonna cut the tomatoes. Ugh. This onion was kind of strong. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the tomatoes real quick. Let me show you how I cut those. I like to cut this thing off. I like to turn it like this. And then I like to cut down pretty thin also because you don't want big chunks. Turn it around. Okay, so see, now you got those like that. Now you're gonna turn it around this way. You don't wanna cut it all the way down. Now you're gonna cross it. Okay, so now you're ready to dice it. See how you got all this right here? Now you're ready to turn it this way and cut them. Uh-oh. Okay, let me show you again. You're gonna cut this off. And also you want to get like the harder tomatoes. You don't want to get one that's like super squishy, because then it's kind of harder to cut, and I don't know, they're messy. So you're going to cut like this. See how you have that? Now you're going to turn it around, and now you're going to cut lines the other way, like you're going to crisscross. Oh, this knife isn't very good. Now you have all these little, see how they just kind of, some of them fall? You could just dice them up real quick. But now you have all these little dice or squares, whatever. And then you're just gonna cut them, dice them, whatever. See how they're little? Okay, now you have this piece left over. Just dice it up. Okay, the tomato's done. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in our bowl.
Oh no.
Hey, Nicholas.
Hi, Mommy.
I'm making guacamole.
Making guacamole?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, I put it in there with the onion. Now we're going to cut the jalapenos. Okay, to cut those, you're gonna cut this off. You're gonna cut it in half. Ooh, these smell spicy. And then it's up to you if you want to leave the seeds in. I think I'm gonna leave the seeds in 2 of them and I don't know. Okay, they smell spicy, so I'm gonna go ahead and take them out. The way to take them out, just like this. I think I'm gonna leave the seeds for 2 of them, and then okay, just like that. If you want to take those out, you can. Then you turn it around like this. And just slice them like this. Open it. Go ask Emilio. He's over there. Please, because Mommy's trying to cook. Then you're just going to turn it like this, and you're going to cut it. A Kroger?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Just kidding. Okay, let me show you another one. You're gonna cut this off. You're going to cut it in half. Man, these knives suck. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave this one, but I'm gonna take this one out because I can smell them. They're pretty spicy. Okay, cut it this way. And then this knife sucks. I'm scared. I usually don't have this much trouble, but again, I'm gonna take this off right here. These are not my knives, okay? Then you have all these strips, and you're just gonna chop them up. Okay, it's been hard to use this knife. It's not a very good knife. Again, I'm not at my house, so these are not my knives. So I have to use what I have. And so I'm gonna chop up the jalapenos a little bit more because the camera keeps moving every time I do it. Because I don't want them too big. I think this should be good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add it, and then I'm gonna cut the cilantro. The next step is cutting the cilantro. I saw on Food Network, actually, that you're supposed to be using most of this, and I had no idea. I used to always just use this, but the top chefs, in I think it was like in New York City at the restaurant, they literally like cut this and like use this. I was like, wow, that's super cool. So ever since then, I use it because I don't want to waste it, you know? Anyways, I like to bunch it up like this. Just bunch it up and then start cutting it real small. And you don't have to put a lot. It's just cilantro smells really good. And it's very good. So it gives it an extra like fresh taste. And that's about it, just like that. Oh. This is pretty good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add it to our dish. Make sure you get all of it. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to cut the limes. I usually add 2 or 3. The lime gives it a really good flavor, and it keeps it from going black or dark, whatever. So it keeps it green pretty much. I'm gonna go ahead and just do 3. Okay, but let me show you what I like to do first, because some people like to add it at the end. I like to add it with all the vegetables first. Let me show you. Okay, so this is what I have. I have the onions, the jalapenos, the tomatoes, the cilantro, and I just like to stir it up just like this. And I was thinking that maybe this dish is kind of too small because I'm still going to be adding the avocados. So I'm gonna get another dish, or actually not another dish, but one of those aluminum pans, and just use that. Anyways, I like to stir it up like this, and you know what? This is exactly like making pico de gallo. If you want to make pico de gallo and you don't like avocado, this is what you're gonna get. Anyways, I don't have a lemon squeezer, so I'm gonna have to, I know my mom got one, and I don't know where it's at, and she's not here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and squeeze the lime, and then I'm gonna add salt. I'm gonna stir it, and then I'm gonna cut the, I like to let it sit for a little bit because then the lemon just gets in with all the vegetables, and it just, I don't know, makes it really good. That is why my avocado is the best ever. Ask anybody, they will tell you the truth. Okay, maybe some people that don't like onion will probably say no. All right, that was all of them. Now I'm going to stir it up a little bit. I have a knife here. The knife that didn't work, put it to use. And then I'm going to add salt, and you can add as much salt as you want. I'm just gonna put some on the tomatoes, or I mean on the pico de gallo stuff. And then if I need to add more, when I add the avocados, I'm going to add more. And of course you can add as much as you want. You don't have to add any. It's just whatever your preference is. And to be honest, guys, that's it. Look. Oh, some big chunks. This is your pico de gallo if you were to make pico de gallo. Doesn't that look good? Okay, let's cut the avocados. Okay, since this is for a party, I'm gonna go ahead and just use one of these. I'm gonna show you how I cut the avocado. I'm gonna put them all in here, and then I'm going to be adding all of this yumminess. Look at that, guys. Delicious. Okay, let me get started. Move this to the side. All right, let me show you. So I have my avocado. I like to cut them in half. Hopefully these are good. Sometimes they surprise you, right? I'm gonna cut it in half. Ooh, this is a good one. If your seed won't come out, you have to use the bottom of your knife and just kind of go like this, and then you can move it around and it'll come off. Look, see? Just like that. Okay? Or you can just get a spoon, spoon it out, whatever. Okay? So I'm going to be smashing these with a potato. Usually I use like a bean or potato smasher, but I don't know if there's gonna be one here at this house, so I'm just gonna, I don't know, we'll see. I have to find one. So anyways, you just take your spoon, you spoon out the avocado, and then I'm just gonna place it in our pan. Again, just go like this, place it in our pan. I'm gonna do that to all of them. Okay? So I'll show you one more time. Cut it around. See how this one is starting to go bad? It's fine, it's not too bad. Again, you just smack it, turn it a little bit, and it comes out. Okay, just be careful. You don't want to cut yourself. Okay, and then just spoon it out. This one has a little bit of the seed stuff. Let me take it out. Just like this. There you go. Put it in your pan. One more time. Perfect. Ah! No!
Always.
Okay, so my aunt showed up and I really couldn't really talk to you guys about what I was doing. So here I am doing a voiceover. You know how it is when your aunts show up. You know, you start chismeando and I got distracted. So here I am doing a voiceover for you guys and I'm showing you guys how we are literally just going to be putting the pico de gallo or the vegetables or whatever it is that you cut up. You're going to be adding it to your avocado, the avocado that you just smashed up with a potato smasher. You're going to stir everything up. You're going to be adding some salt, and that's basically it, guys. Honestly, it's going to be the best guacamole dip you've ever had. Trust me on that. Let me know what you think. Comment down below, and also if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye.